It's your pal. And it's about time I bring to attention a little project. This project is going on in my shorts.
I don't want to really reveal it.
Go to my shorts and you'll see it. It's a beautiful project. I called it Project Zero. I know, cool name. Oh! Alright. Llama late night delivery.
I'll never forget this night.
Oh yeah.
The pizza place I worked at was about to close, and I was getting ready to go home when the phone rang. I was working the counter.
Hold on. Gotta look at these prices.
Alone that night, so I was taking calls. I picked up the phone. There was complete silence, so I hung up.
Yeah.
About a minute later, the phone rings again, so I pick up again. Still silence.
Alright, that's it.
I was about to hang up again when I heard the very weak and cold voice of an old woman on the other end.
Oh.
She said she wanted a regular pie delivered. I
I forgot we called him that.
But on the inside I was screaming. I just wanted to get home and end my shift. I called out to my boss that somebody is requesting a delivery. He told me I had to go. No! I was upset at first, but I realized it's another tip, and the old ones usually tip the most, so I decided it was okay. I took down the address and told her it would be there soon, but she had already hung up.
Gosh.
I thought that was rude, but I ignored it and yelled to the chef that I needed one regular. My boss told me to just go home after the delivery as the place would be closed.
Bro, your boss is smoking. You're getting fed real good money while I suffer.
10 o'clock, I got in my car and put the address into my GPS. The house was 7 miles away.
Alright, not too bad.
The GPS took me to the quiet side of town.
Nah, bro.
I arrived to the house.
Your fence is looking like that?
It was a small one-floor house on a very quiet and empty block. I took the pizza and walked up to the door and rang the doorbell.
Alright, we have a problem. Put the pizza down and leave.
Oh my god!
There were no lights on in the house.
Look!
I hoped that she hadn't given me the wrong address. I rang the doorbell again. There was still no answer.
Better back up.
I was about to give up when I turned my head and saw somebody standing at the window. I got a little freaked out and backed up at first.
Alright, put the pizza
but
down.
I eventually got closer to the window to see the person.
Put the pizza down.
It was an old woman, probably in her late 70s. She was just staring at me with a blank expression. I yelled to her through the glass that I had her pizza.
I need my tip.
She didn't react to what I said, so I screamed it louder. A big smile ran across her face.
Alright, Ben.
Not a pleasant, genuine smile. It was a smile that sent chills down my spine.
Okay.
I still remember that exact face she made through the window. I decided that I was freaked out enough and got back to my car and set the pizza in the passenger seat.
Oh, he took the pizza with him.
I had to text my boss about this.
Bro, just leave.
I shot him a quick text and started my car, ready to get the hell away.
No, the tires.
I looked to my right to get one more look.
Oh my gosh.
I see the woman standing right outside my passenger side window, giving me the same stare she had given me before.
How did she get here this fast?
I put my car in drive and floored it down the street, not looking back.
Should have busted my tires.
My boss never made me do a late night delivery again.
The freak.
It ain't our ball. It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball! Ah!
This happened when I was 15 years old.
Alright.
My best friend Anthony wanted me to come over for the night since his parents would be gone all weekend. I rode my bike over and put it in his backyard before letting myself in through his back door. We played basically every video game he had, from FIFA all the way to Call of Duty, with popcorn and other junk food spilled out all over the floor. As the night progressed,
y'all 15
we
and
moved
just
from
got
video
bread like
games
that?
to watching half a movie and getting bored, to doing prank calls at close to 10 o'clock. Anthony made a few calls to different pizza places. When it was my turn, I just dialed a few random numbers in hopes to get someone at their house.
Yeah, you did,
On, say, my fourth attempt, I finally reached somebody. A guy with a deep and rough voice picked up, answering with a yeah instead of a hello. Anthony's laughing in the background made me stumble with my words mid-sentence, ultimately cracking up into laughter. I had never done a prank call, so I sucked at it. The guy on the other end was silent. I regained a straight face and tried to continue with the call.
See?
It went something like this. Sir, would it be alright if I borrowed one of the wheels from your car? What's your name, kid? My name is Bob.
Bob?
Really? You sure it's not Anthony?
Oh, snap.
It hit me like a brick.
Oh my gosh.
I looked up at Anthony, whose face was noticeably full of fear. I hung up the phone, not wanting to be on the line with whoever that was for another second.
See?
Who the hell was that? I asked him. I don't know, he told me. Does your caller ID info display your name or something? No, it shows my dad's name.
Oh, snap.
We hopped on the computer and did some research, trying to figure out how it was possible to get someone's name through their phone number. It didn't make sense how he could get Anthony's name so quickly. He was way too young at the time to be on any of those personal information sharing websites. We ended up asking a question on Yahoo Answers, since no one had a similar experience. The question turned up no answers. I suggested he call his dad, but he said he wasn't supposed to have anybody over for the weekend, so he didn't want to call.
No, but you can just say that you did.
We planned on sleeping in the living room, so we just resumed watching a movie.
Bro, I'm sorry, but come on. Your life is at stake here.
That we hadn't finished from earlier. Right after the phone call had left my mind, me and Anthony looked at each other when we heard his front storm door opening.
Oh, he's dead.
And then the doorknob to the front door began to turn.
Oh, you're dead. Guys, I'm watching this at nighttime. I'm so scared.
Halfway before the lock restricted it. Anthony turned off the TV, and I went over to the window to see who it was.
No.
I spread the blinds open.
No.
There was a tall guy standing outside. He noticed the blinds moving
inside his truck
and turned to look at me.
Oh my gosh.
I practically threw the blinds back into place. Me and Anthony hid in the kitchen, listening for any more noises.
Where's
we heard
the
the
knife?
sound
Is right
of the
there.
gate to the backyard opening, as it was right outside the kitchen window. God damn it, I said. I forgot to shut the back door. Anthony urged me to run and shut it. I made it to the hallway leading to his back door and froze.
Oh my gosh.
There was a silhouette standing outside the back door.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he noticed me, but he was surely looking into the house.
Uh-oh.
He opened the door and stepped inside.
Yeah, you're dead.
I tiptoed to the kitchen and motioned for Anthony to follow me upstairs. We made it to his room as quietly as possible, pulling the door shut to avoid making any noise.
Oh my gosh.
We crawled under his bed. He had cloth covering the bottom of his bed, so you couldn't see anything under it unless you actually moved the cloth.
Oh, y'all idiots. Where's the knife?
The doors downstairs all opened, each one getting closer to the stairs. Thumps finally began up the stairs.
Okay, that's it. I can't do this, bro.
And he was right outside the door now. The door to the room opened.
How do y'all survive this? Did somebody die?
I could hear Anthony's breathing.
Dude,
it was too loud. Footsteps moved over to the closet, and then the closet opened. I could hear the coat hangers being slid around as the fabric of the jackets and coats rubbed against each other.
He's acting like he lives here.
Footsteps moved over to the bed and stopped.
No.
I felt like my heart was about to explode out of my chest. Anthony's breathing was too loud. I had to cover his mouth with my hand. Nothing but silence in the room now.
Dude, please no.
We laid still for so long.
Bro, if
I
he
almost thought he wasn't even in the room anymore. I moved my hand away from Anthony's mouth and whispered in his ear, "You think we can make a run for it?"
Are you dumb? No.
He was about to answer when the most disturbing, memory-haunting scream I'd ever heard filled my ears as Anthony was seemingly dragged out from under the bed.
Oh my gosh. Get up.
I crawled out and saw him struggling with the man.
Oh my gosh.
I desperately looked around for anything to use as a weapon.
Jump on him. Oh,
screwdriver sitting on his nightstand. I hurried over to the man and drove the screwdriver into his back.
There we go.
He let go of Anthony as he let out a scream of agony, giving us time to get the hell out of the house. Running onto the road would give away our position too easily.
True.
It would take too long to make it to his neighbor's house. We dove for the tree line in the woods and took cover behind a bush, watching the house. The back door opened as the man stepped outside, looking around the backyard. He then looked out to the woods. I felt his eyes pass me as he scanned through the tree line. It seemed that it was too dark for him to see us. Then, he turned his head back in our direction.
Oh, snap.
I ducked behind the bush.
Bro, how far is he willing to go to kill y'all?
Coming. What? Dude, get up, we gotta run. He was right. The man was approaching us fast.
Oh,
How could he have seen us? We ran through the woods with the leaves crunching under us, giving away our position. When Anthony tripped over something, I crouched down with him, hoping we had run far enough. Not even 20 seconds later, oncoming footsteps from the direction we were running from came fast.
What's your phone?
They slowed down only 2 trees away from us as we lay face down in the leaves. Moments later, the footsteps take off in another direction. We waited until we could no longer hear them,
and then go
took off back in the direction of the house.
There we go.
While running, over the sound of leaves crushing and my heavy breathing, I could swear I heard leaves crushing from behind us.
Run faster.
We made it back to his backyard, into his house.
Closed every door,
this
right?
time, remembering to shut the back door.
Okay.
We were
the
now
cops.
able to call the police.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Anthony stayed on the line with them, while I patrolled the back windows, making sure nobody was out there. It was so dark, though, I couldn't see
How
anything.
about you turn off the lights?
So I did something that seems stupid today.
Don't tell me he...
I turned on his backyard lights,
Okay.
and immediately in the distance, over by the woods,
Okay.
I saw him, standing in front of a big tree. He turned off back into the woods and disappeared out of sight. That was the last time me or Anthony ever saw him. I would be lying if I told you we heard the occasional knocks at our windows or something cliche. No, that was it. 5 years have passed and nothing has happened.
Only 5?
Do I wonder if it was somehow linked to the prank call?
Oh, it definitely was.
Maybe. Does it make sense? Not really. But yeah, this was the story of how me and my still best friend Anthony almost died during a break-in.
Bro, I'm sweating. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to check out my shorts. I'm gonna go. Peace.